We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
Oh, wow. Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, ready? Open wide!
Ooh, welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and of course, most importantly, SideScrollersPodcast.com. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you. Hello, hello. I am Stuttering Craig. Oh, yes. Here we are, friends. After a long weekend, we're back at it, ready to kick some ace, ready to go. Flash will be joining us in a little bit, but here, as always, is the wonderful Blabs.
Hello, happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you. In the middle of my fast, I do have a little bit of headache right now, but that's okay. I'm feeling okay.
So you're saying I should go get a pot and a pan and go loud noises?
Bum, 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 bum. That's right.
I did that to a roommate once because she wouldn't get up for class and she was a bit hungover, and I was like, all right, you gotta get your ass up. It's almost finals. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. Well, hey, glad everybody's with us today. We're ready to go. We've had Finish Strong Friday. It's time to get up and get moving Monday. Mm-hmm. Ready to roll, baby. Hopefully everybody's had a great weekend and ready to go. We're gonna kick some asses. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna just be frank with you. Like, today's show was there wasn't like a big super lead, but I'm like, anytime we have an opportunity to talk about Geoff Keighley, we're going to talk about Geoff Keighley because I think it's really hilarious. So I giggled about it. I thought you may too as well. So with all that said, glad everybody's with us today. Blabs, did you enjoy your weekend? Was it spectacular?
It wasn't spectacular, but it was nice. It was relaxing. Oh. Yeah, my battery of my car randomly went, so I have to go get a new battery.
Oh,
Yay.
No.
Yeah, it was time. It was like 6, 7 years old, and I was like, oh, shit.
The battery. Ugh, battery.
Yeah.
Ugh, cars. Well,
dude, it's always like, why? Right when I'm about to, go on vacation, everything. Oh, I gotta get this sorted before I go, because then when I come back, the car will never start ever again.
There's always something. Man. There's always something, right? Am I
Mm-hmm.
right? There's always something. Am I right?
Something.
There's always something. Hey, there's always something going on with you. Tell us what's going on with you in the chat. It's good.
Yeah.
Chat, great to see you. As I said, Flash will be joining us in just a little bit. He had some business to take care of.
My God, Chris. That is not what he said, just so you guys understand. Flash did not say that.
What? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. He's like,
no,
hey,
it's not.
I got some things I got to take care of.
He's got to tell the missus what to do.
Oh, man. So look, we got a lot going on today. As I said, we're going to be getting into potential legal action against the best company in the world, Ubisoft. Thank you, Ubisoft, for giving us plenty to talk about. I want to get into this Marvel versus Capcom stuff that's been going on. We have some controversy in the world of Flappy Bird, which I did not expect to say when I woke up today, which here we are.
Are you going to get the game?
Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not.
You're not even going to test it out and review it for the Side Scroller show?
No, but I do have a review today of a movie, which will be great.
And
we have
Flappy Birds.
No, that ain't gonna happen. We got Geoff Keighley getting owned. I have some insider information. We're talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? My insider, who has helped with as far as getting a good idea as to how these games are selling. I have information that is going to blow your mind when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows in comparison to other games. You're going to your jaw will hit the floor when I tell you this information. So yeah, we got a lot going on. We got some great quick hits today, including an FPS gun. Blabs is going to be going crazy over some Harry Potter game, and I got an amazing clip that for no reason other than that I just giggled at it. It's just funny. It just made me laugh, and I wanted to share it with you guys because, hey, it's what we do here. But first, I'd like to remind you guys, we are live over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. We also have
Hard
an
R.
That's right. We also have an X account where you could find out that Flash was going to make the show, which he will eventually, which is going to be great. We also have an Instagram account, Don't We Blabs?
We do so foster memes and clips of the show. Otherwise, some sort of violence upon you and your sandwiches and your potato chips.
Wow.
In our world.
All sounds good right now. We also have a Kick account.
Disgusting.
That's right. Kick account. And of course, you can listen to the show over on Apple Podcast and Spotify. But today is the day, friends. Today is the day over on sidescrollerspodcast.com for all supporters over there. If you support us, whether it's monthly, whether it's annual, you will get access to the amazing GoldenEye documentary, Golden Era, which is going to be, it's a full-length 90-minute doc, 90-plus minutes. It's amazing. I'm going to make it available shortly towards the very tail end of the show. So there's time for you to head over there. Look, I'm telling you right now, it's a great way to support us, and you get this amazing doc. It's cheaper than going to the theater, and you support us over here, which is great, at sidescrollerspodcast.com. And if you use promo code GOLDEN, you're going to get $27 off your annual membership over at sidescrollerspodcast.com. Head over there and check it out. We'll be talking about it much more a little bit towards the tail end of the show. But once again, head over to sidescrollerspodcast.com, become a supporter, and get $27 off using promo code GOLDEN over on your annual membership. All right. Woo, man. If you are new to us over here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Join the 95,000 normal men looking for common sense in the video game space. We're closing in that 100, which is great. Let's do our best to get to 1,000 thumbs up. I love it. We are going to have an Emmy review today, very, very shortly, which is, I'm very excited about that. But let's get to today in gaming history first, Blabs. Let's go there.
See, this was such a good game in history that Flash missed it, like typical Flash.
Well, you want to hold off? You want to hold off?
Okay.
Okay, let's hold off. Okay, then I'll get.
Hello.
Speak of the devil, Flash. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Did I miss the game birthday?
No, I was waiting. I was saying, like, this one's a really good one, and Flash is in here.
It is, because it is a good one.
See, Chad?
You got 2 solid games on there.
3 ain't bad.
That is not bad,
Well, we
Only
could
50%.
have. We could have 3 Flash.
Shut up,
What
Craig.
was the third game again?
Well,
All
we'll see.
right, it's
Maximum
game
Carnage.
history time.
There we go.
Spider-Man.
Oh, wait, no, there's 3 good games on
Yeah.
there.
See? Spider-Man, Venom, Maximum Carnage.
Those are
released
solid
back
picks.
In 1994. 30 years old. We have Kingdom Hearts releasing back in 2002. And then we have Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance releasing also back in 2002. Look at that. 3 classic games. You are all welcome. I will take your thank yous in the chat.
That Maximum Carnage game, not only is it great, but there's actually a lot of people don't even know it exists. It's this promotional comic book that you had to get it from Activision, and if you have that in a 9.8, it's worth $2,000.
Yeah, those. If I recall, was the Super Nintendo version? I believe was red. The cart, was that right? I believe that
Yeah,
was.
I think it was. Yeah,
It was
I don't remember if the Sega one was or not.
Well, Blabs, you did. You hit 3. Because it's like throwing dynamite into a lake today. and
Listen,
getting lots of
actually,
fish.
tomorrow's is pretty good too.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Games you missed today. Well, those all 3 are quality games. Games
Give
you
me a
missed today.
headache.
Fatal Fury Special in the arcade. Fatal
Meh.
Fury. The Simpsons Hit and Run.
That's
Which
a good one.
Some people say could be the
Wait,
best.
is that the GTA one, or
Yes.
is that the Crazy Taxi ripoff?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Crazy Taxi ripoff. Yeah.
I like that game.
Also,
I don't think that beats the ones on the list though.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Oh,
Okay, and last year, Lies of P came out.
Excuse you.
okay, that's a good one.
No. Liza P was the Japan release, or else I would have done it actually.
Okay,
But because I'm figuring out Liza P will be releasing soon in North America, I was going to use that one. Unless I missed it over the weekend. So in your face, Craig, get good scrub.
I don't
That's
know.
right,
Let me
you
look
suck
that
on
up
your straw.
Hit and Run.
they're saying that's the GTA one. There are a few ones back in the day that what was the Crazy Taxi one called? Oh well, either way.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, this is the GTA one. This game's actually pretty fun. It's actually worth money too. It's like $70.
Nice.
If you want to pick it, I saw it at a store and I thought about getting it, and they wanted $70 for it. So, I don't
70
know if I want to
bones.
play it that much.
70 bones, man. Well, thank you, Blabs. Great job today on today.
You're welcome. Tomorrow will be good
Road
too.
Rage. That's the name of
yeah.
the Simpsons one.
There it is. Right.
Hey,
Hey,
I have.
we got a bunch of support this morning. We're going to get to that very, very shortly. But Flash, I don't know if you know this, but last night also was the Emmys.
Oh, yeah. I did not watch the Emmys.
You didn't? Well, we actually have a full Emmy review. Would you like to see the Emmy review?
Sure.
The Side Scrollers Emmys review.
Yes. Get away!
Tune in next year for Side Scrollers Emmy review.
Just gotta, I looked up longest fart in the world, and the one that I tried to download to put in that clip it wouldn't let me download it. So I had to get the guy yelling at his dog to get away. So anyway,
Wait, what's the longest fart record? How long was it?
It's spectacular. It's spectacular. Do you want to see it real quick?
Do I? Oh boy!
All right, let me see if I got here. Hold on. I'm positive I can
Just
pull
like
this
that
up.
poor dog.
Where is it? It's not available.
Farts scare dogs because they can see them.
What?
That's what I've been told. You ever seen them? Like the dog will, you ever seen a dog fart and it spooks them when they?
That's because dogs can hear better, so they probably hear the frequency of a
They
fart
see
a
with
lot
their
more
nose,
than-
so it's like they kind of see things differently.
This was
or they smell things worse.
right. They just kind of look at you like, what'd you just do? Okay, this is what I initially wanted to put in there for our review of the Emmys here.
What the fuck? I'd kick that guy out of my house.
Yeah, I think he needs to see a doctor or change his pants. What did he eat? What did he have?
Yeah, there's no way this dude didn't just stain his underwear.
But
That's gross.
Ew.
Hey, Sean is right. Sean said this is culture over in the chat. This is what we do.
Holy crap, Brownie! What?
His name's Brownie.
I wonder why.
Hello.
Anyways, there you go. All right, that's what I didn't want to put the whole thing in there. I wanted to go about 10, 15 seconds, then just do the hard cut. But either way, that's where we're at. That was our Emmy review for everybody. I did see a movie Flash over the weekend. Did you go out and see anything in the theaters by chance?
I wanted to go see Am I Racist?
Well, friend, I'm glad you asked because it's time for a 2-minute review.
It's time for a 2-minute review.
Flash, I did see Am I Racist on Friday. I went into there, saw a matinee, only $9 to see it in theaters. I'm gonna tell you right now, I laughed my ass off. It was really freaking funny. I laugh probably more than anybody else in there because I'm surrounded by all this nonsense and to talk about it on a day-to-day basis. But man, it hits hard and it is funny as shit. There's the scene that everyone's talking about with the Robin DiAngelo race baiter lady who actually pays money to the black friend Ben of it, and it's really cringy, really funny. And I was in a theater and I very much made note of the people who were in the theaters. And I saw it on a Friday afternoon, so it was an older crowd, and everyone was white in the theater. And I found myself laughing, and I could almost feel them not wanting to laugh while because there were several kind of those things going on. But it was a wonderful documentary that could almost serve as a mockumentary when you look at it. And it does such a good light of shining on how these people are so obsessed with race at all times. And like in the reality, nobody else gives a damn. Normal men don't care. Normal women don't care. And at a certain point, he goes to a bar, a biker bar in rural United States, and they're like, "Who the hell cares? I don't know what's the big deal." And these are the people that would be described as threats and domestic terrorists or whatever. And these are just people who just want to be left alone and ride their bikes and drink their beer. And anyways, it was a really fun film. I enjoyed it greatly. I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was very much enjoyable. Flash, have you heard anything about Am I Racist?
There's theaters that are being bullied to have it removed. And what was the other thing? Oh, they won't review it either. If you go to Rotten Tomatoes right now, there's 4 reviews. One of them's from Film Threat. And I think Jeremy Johns is on there and 2 other people. There's like no mainstream sites that are reviewing it. In fact, it doesn't even have a number on the thing. It's like blank.
That says everything you need to know,
doesn't it?
Right? It really does. Has anybody else seen this yet? Because I saw it came in like 5th place in the box office over the weekend.
Imagine it's 4th place actually. If it
place.
had all the theaters, it would have been a much bigger movie. It's kind of because it's like, even for me, I'd have to drive an hour to see it. It's hard to make a 2-hour time investment to go see a movie.
Right.
I really want to see it though.
Apparently the budget was $3 million and it came in and made its budget back already. So $4.7 million over the weekend. That's what they said. So it's already made money. So, hey, good for them. But if you do see it, let me know. Hit me up on X and let me know what your thoughts. I would say it's like an 8 out of 10. There were several times where I legitimately laughed my ass off. Not my ass was actually not legitimately, but
I think I'm going to email them and see if I can get a screener.
Yeah, you should do it. You should absolutely do it. All right, there you go.
Can I steal 30 seconds of your time?
Yes.
Okay, so I've been laughing over this video for like days on end, and I'm only going to play like 30 seconds about it, but it's very in tune to what we've been discussing. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch with no context about this.
This is a dog getting farted on.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Blabs. Thank you.
Oh my god, it just makes me so funny. Oh boy.
So this is what you watch all day.
That's right. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel today.
It's so funny. Anyway. It's fine.
Thank you for that, Blabs. Appreciate that. I'm not going to act like I'm above that humor because I'm not. I love dogs and farting, so I appreciate that greatly. Hey, howdy, folks. Gaming came in and says, howdy, folks. Blabs, I recommend Love is War last week, but you had already seen it. So today's wholesome anime suggestion, Lycoris Recoil.
Okay. If I remember, I'll put it on my list. Thank you.
Stampede Gaming says, hey, Craig, I've been away for a while. I just got caught up on your saga with DSP. Don't feel bad. Not even Batman himself would be able to get a confession out of him. Well, I wasn't even trying to get a confession.
Didn't he finally admit that he's down from the rafters?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Which means
that's all you had to do, Phil.
Yes, that's okay. I don't want to go down too far down this rabbit hole, but let me just say this. The thing that was most fascinating about our conversation is that the reason why he was upset at us is because we knew he was lying, right? And that triggered everything else, like the data. And I told him so much via email. Look, it doesn't add up, Phil. Okay. So we talked about this, and Adam ripped his asshole, right? Rightfully so, because he blatantly lied. We all knew he lied, and he lied and lied and lied until the day before I came on his show, he admits that he lied. So everything that he was upset about us never could have happened if he was just honest with us from the start. And we gave him a million opportunities to do so. And he's so far up his own ass that he doesn't see it. So, oh well, it is what it is at this point. Nathan came in with a $9.99. He says, want to get a shout out to a game going under the radar, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. It's a monster taming RPG in the Dragon Quest universe. I'm still in the beginning areas, but I would recommend. All right, Nathan. Hey, appreciate that. One time Bandcamp wants to know about why hard news is so hard. Thank you. Dan says, I'm doing wonderful. Didn't realize there was Emmys last night. I was in bed. Well, I would think most people didn't realize it either.
Ooh, what's the ratings for that? Is that out yet? Let's look.
See if you can do a little digging on that. Cyberchud came in as a member for a year. Says, I basically have to watch on Rumble because YouTube is blocking VPNs every 20 seconds. Something went wrong. Refresh or try again. Wow. Norm came in and says, Flash was getting busy with Jake, was busy getting his Jake Gyllenhaal body ready. Yeah, there you go. Soon as Soul Silver says, can we extend the list from 5 to 3 or 2 5 from 3? The list of today in gaming history. Well, sometimes it's hard. Yeah, I think 3 is the right fit right here. Jason says Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting all the attention, but Dragon Age is out next month and looking bad. Another flop could be the end of BioWare. Thank you, Jason. Norm came in and says a sound that only a lifetime of eating beans can produce. Dwight came in and says currently eating a beef curry as you played that clip. Thanks for that, Craig. Hey, you got it, Dwight. Appreciate it. Enjoy that beef curry. Norm says, I certainly don't care. I know you don't care. You're a normal man who doesn't care about race. And then Norm says, thank you, Blabs, for bringing us fart scrollers. It is truly a wonderful addition to the internet. And
Dude,
Captain
I
Yola.
cried laughing watching that video.
It's great, Blabs. Good. Captain Yolo says, happy 20th birthday to the iconic Beast Wars Transformers cartoon. Let's go, Captain Yolo. Had a bunch of those iconic debuts.
Did you see that 2-minute video they made for Transformers? Studio Trigger made it.
No, I didn't.
It's pretty cool. You should watch it.
Flash, you were asking about the Emmy reviews.
Now, this is an article.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm archiving it right now.
Now, this is from last year, Blabs, to be clear.
What do you mean?
That's from January 17th, the one you put in.
Oh, yeah. That's the same one I'm looking at now.
Oh, no. I've been bamboozled.
Well, or you just didn't look at the date. Delta says the visuals of that Quidditch and the Hobbit cozy game are the most WiiWare shop content I've seen in a while. And I played RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress. Blabs, you deserve more.
Thank you.
Yeah. Orthodox Monks came in with the vibe, says Maximum Carnage, the one good LJN game. There you go. All right. Okay. So we got a lot going on today. Glad you guys are here. I did want to, you know what? Let's just get into it. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It is time for hard news.
Hard news.
Now, look, there is zero to do with video games or really entertainment at all with this clip that I want to show you guys. But I think this is a great way to start. As this is a show that takes place in Detroit for an artist named Camilla Cabello. Are you familiar with Camilla Cabello? You ever heard of that?
She's a singer.
I thought you were talking about Cabela's.
No.
I mean, I love Cabela's. They have aquariums and stuff in their
I know. I love that place too.
They have great French fries.
Yeah, they do.
Well, Cabela's does?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Camilla Cabello she does what type of music does she perform, Blast?
Shit music.
Okay, she performs shit music, and during her performance, there's a point where she gets tethered to a drag queen, and they fly above the stage, right? And I wanted to share this with you because this just honestly it just made me laugh. So let's take a look at it real quick. Let's see what happens here. And off they go. Here they go. Flying and flying. Let's go. Oh, what a lovely embrace that is. So good. There they go. Oh, no!
Are they okay though? That's a serious fall.
Oh, it's really great. Check it out in real time, man. This is great.
Somebody got fired. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Like that's like at least like 8 feet.
That was a pretty good fall.
That's
Pretty
a
good fall.
hard fall, bro.
Oh my god! Not gonna lie, I did giggle. I did giggle when I
John says
saw
so.
it.
She was dragged down.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's wonderful. No, she's okay. She's at least I don't know. I didn't do that much research on it. I'm sorry. She may be dead. Yeah. See if she's still alive. Matthew, my boy, came in and says she's not that bad of a singer, and she's hot too, and it helps that she's Latina. Ah, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. And now we have clarity. Let's just watch that one more time. I'm sorry. I just get a giggle out of watching people fall. And it's like, look at how happy they are staring at each other. The drag queen, by the way, is just staring at her with her mouth open. They're all so happy. Or maybe, yeah, I would imagine is this drag queen here? This one up here?
Yeah.
I can't really tell so far.
Yeah. She was actually pretty.
I saw this on Twitter. I thought they were both drag queens.
I
didn't know the one was some singer.
No, she's not bad, Camilla.
I can't really see though. I can't.
Hang on.
Distance.
I help. Here she is, putting up my screen.
Oh, please, thank you. I mean, how does she compare to the MCU?
Like she's not actually ugly.
Oh yeah. So I can't see her face very well in that.
Okay. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't she part of the new Amazon thing with the drag queen fairy godmother? She was Cinderella in the Amazon Cinderella remake thing.
I don't know, Blabs.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody watched it.
Was. No, nobody watched it, but I'm pretty sure she was actually cast as it.
One's in the chat if you watched that piece of shit.
I don't think many people watched it.
That's awesome.
All right. Probably not.
So, no, of course, nobody watched that.
She was in Fifth Harmony. Interesting.
Sounds good, Blabs. Blabs, you are very excited. We talked about this game the other day, and I think you're the one who's really excited about this game.
Oh my God, am I?
The Secret Agent Wizard Boy and the International Crime Syndicate game.
You gotta do the song of Secret Agent Boy. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. This looks amazing. This is the nostalgia of the early EA Harry Potter video games mixed with death traps and destruction, and I'm so there.
How do you see how many people have wishlist this game?
I don't know.
Can you see that?
Can you? Yeah, I don't know if you can.
No, I don't know. Well, either way,
a lot of people seem to have done so, according to Twitter.
Right. According to my bubble, everybody, yeah, right. I hear that. So, anyways, it looks like a classic like Harry Potter game.
Yeah, they literally copied like the old school EA PS1, PS2, PC video games, and they just updated it for death and destruction. I'm so excited.
Okay. Well, the guy who's developing this game, John.
If anyone watches Call Me Kevin, he would be the perfect person to play this game. Do you know who Call Me Kevin is? He's got 3 million subscribers. He just reviews video games and he plays them. Just gameplay footage, and he's hilarious.
No.
Oh.
But John is over here, and why did you want to talk about this, Blabs?
Because it looks hilarious. Just full screen this and watch as they, just let it go.
He says, I'm going to make it so you can roll around after you get squished. Easier than coding a spectator cam. All right, so let's see what happens. So, okay, the guy's been squished.
Yep. I think it's also an error for coding, but then watch. Then the other dude dies and he becomes donuts. He leaves donuts. It's hilarious.
You know what he really needs to do, though? Is just come out and support J.K. Rowling.
Right.
And that will help this game.
It would make a shit ton of No, I feel like they'd somehow shut it down because it's too similar to the early games.
Dedicate it to J.K. Rowling.
WB would be like, please stop making this game. You're not allowed to use our shit.
This is in parody area, I think.
I agree.
I think it'd be fine. There's no Harry Potter name attached to it whatsoever. I mean, they don't own the rights to robes with symbols on them.
True.
That's pretty sure that you can make stuff with robes and symbols.
Sure enough, but Cheap Skink says that it has 2,981 wish lists. So that's awesome. I'm so there. So
Well,
there.
I'm glad that we're able to use SteamDB for these things. It's really important. SteamDB has been really good as far as allowing us the opportunity to see where things are at, where certain games are. And while you were giving us that wonderful information, we have reached a point, guys, where this is actually big news right now as we're talking. There is only one player in Concord right now.
That's some dev they hate. We need to just walk around the map all day.
What do we need to do to find this person? What do we need to do? I want to know who this singular person is.
It's somebody at
probably
Firewalk Studio with the computer on.
Yeah, or that, or they never left the main menu and just sitting there.
You can't. Well, at least on PlayStation, you can. If you try to fire it up, it says, "Sorry, we ripped this away from you."
Maybe, but it's Steam, so it's PC.
For those curious, currently Dustborn has 7 players playing it right now. All streamers, I'm sure. So, those who are curious, I always like to check those because why not, right?
I mean, that's the modern audience right there. All 7 of them.
There they are. We found them all. All right, let's go and move on to another quick hit here. Did you see, this is a report, and we don't know how much credence and, is given to this or whatever, but there's a report that the PlayStation 6 is already in deep development. Flash, did you see this over on X?
I didn't, but I mean, it makes sense.
Right.
It probably went into development as soon as they launched the 5th one.
Yep. Court documents are suggesting the PlayStation 6 won't launch until 2028, which sounds like a long time away, but is really not that far.
They got to get some games on fucking the 5th one first.
So here is Intel allegedly lost the contract to develop chips for the next gen system. AMD won it. Backwards compatibility is of high importance for the PlayStation 6, which I think, makes a lot of sense. Moving from AMD to Intel would have compromised backwards compatibility. Okay, there you go. Sony disagreed with Intel on price. Who would have taken higher profits? No official announcement on the PlayStation 6 has been made. Of course, but sometimes in 2026 or 2027. So there you go. I mean, hey, I think
that thing is going to be crazy price too, because I don't see Xbox making another console.
Do you think that the PlayStation 6 will be $1,000?
Man, that would be crazy.
In 2028, 4 years.
I wouldn't rule out $799.
I mean, let's see, we're dealing with a $700 console for the PlayStation 5. Man, well, I don't think they'll go over 1,000. I think that maybe they'd go like $899 or something along those lines.
But I wouldn't rule that out. $1,000. You want to know why the PS5 Pro is so expensive? It's because they don't have any competition. They don't compete with Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't compete with them. They're in their own bubble. Xbox is the direct competition, and they're not competition anymore. The PS5 outsells it like a crazy number, like 8-1 or something. It's like a wild number. It's not competition. That's why, because they can charge whatever they want because nobody competes with them.
I know this sounds really silly. I don't think I'm ready to even start talking about a PlayStation 6 or, whatever the next Xbox or, I'm ready for the Nintendo console for sure, but that's just because I'm a giant Nintendo nerd. So
I've played my PS5 2 times, really. Demon Souls, I played the shit out of that, and Astrobot. That's really it, man. Like, there's everything that comes out for it, you can eventually get on PC anyway.
Well, Astrobot's getting Game of the Year nods. At least people are talking about it. At least nominations.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Norm came in and says, "You can't take Concord away from me." Had one guy in the Concord menu. Thank you, Norm. Appreciate that. All right, hey, another fun little quick hit here. Did you see the ultimate FPS controller? Flash.
I have not.
Oh boy, this is quite spectacular. This is a combination of today's generation and going back to the Zapper on the NES. Check this back.
What is the fuck?
Pretty cool. Also, not at all. I don't think I'd ever play it. This is like one of those things where some guy was like, you know what they really need? They need a game. They need a controller that looks like a gun. And they went out and he spec'd it out, probably 3D printed it or something. And I don't know.
I don't think it's very ergonomic.
Yeah, I'd rather just use a mouse.
Right. Or just a controller. You know, this looks like it's I'm guessing an Xbox 360 controller or Xbox One controller based off of the touchpad up here. But yeah, would you ever use this? Anybody? No. Yeah, I don't think I would.
The guy with the mouse is going to kill this motherfucker 10 times over.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's not ergonomic, and like you would probably get your hands cramp up really easily just by like sitting there for hours on end, just playing.
Another good point. Why does it still have thumbsticks?
Yeah, right. I guess to move forward, I guess that'd be the only thing, right? That'd be the only way you need to use it is by using the pressing forward on the thumbstick. But all right, well, you know, you see these type of sorry about that. Little controllers released occasionally, you know, and they're always like these third-party things, and you know, I'm sure they do well enough to keep making them, but you wonder how well, you know, if they're making anybody's like super wealthy from this. But I don't know. I just saw that and thought I'd throw that out there. Blabs, you were pretty pissed about this, or you're mad about this. We have a new PlayStation 4 game launching. Flash, did you hear about this?
Is it Jedi Survivor?
It is Jedi Survivor!
Yeah, it's launching tomorrow if you guys wanted to play this on PlayStation 4. Mind you, this game was released in April of 2023, so 1.5 years later, you finally get to play this game. But here's what really kind of annoys me, or just like, I don't know, maybe annoy isn't the right word, but like, where's the logic in this? You're going to go and focus on a last-gen video game when you're trying to pump out PlayStation 5 consoles and then PS5 Pro, and this is how you spend your money and resources on a last gen that you're supposed to try to phase out. Wait, I don't understand this. This makes no sense. And all the money and time
doesn't have anything to do with Sony's decisions on consoles. They're trying to make money.
Yeah, but this is such like a backwards idea. It like in the grand scheme of things, it's like, guys, you're trying to make this game function on a console that's outdated. You spent a year and a half. The people wanting to play this game no longer care about this game. It's been a year and a half. Nobody cares anymore. Yeah, and the game kind of flopped, didn't it?
What's the competition? Star Wars Outlaws.
True.
So if you're looking for a game, hey, you got an alternative.
But I don't think Outlaws is out on the PlayStation 4 anyway, though.
No, it's not.
No. It took them that long to get that game optimized for PS4, like a whole year.
Yeah,
that's kind of funny in itself.
It's just it's really dumb.
There's still millions of people on those systems. Blabs are trying to make some money.
But
they already have the game made. They just had to make it run on those systems. Boom.
Yeah, but it's such a huge amount of money, one time resource.
Is it that much money?
A year and a half.
The game's already made.
But you have to go in and change it to work on the PlayStation 4 and adapt the graphics and everything. It's like they're adapting it for the Switch. I don't know. I just think it's really stupid that
Well, it already runs on shit like that because there was a PC version. I mean, PCs have parts that are comparable to PS4. I mean, if you buy a $500 PC, what do you think you're getting?
So here's the thing, and for those who don't know, the way video game development most of it works is it's developed on a PC, right? It's developed on a PC and then it's brought over to the console itself. It like the PC is like the dream version of the game, and then they scale it back for whatever console that they're going to be on, right? That's why when you see trailers, a lot of times trailers include PC footage. And so when you see a game that's shot in engine on a PlayStation or on Xbox, you're like, oh, that's pretty impressive, right? So, and the idea of scaling it to, you know, from a PlayStation 5 to a PlayStation 4 or whatever, yeah, there's definitely work that needs to be done just from a power perspective. You know,
it already runs on low spec PCs,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's dumb in the grand scheme of things when you're trying to get people to go to the next gen consoles. And you're like, look, PS4 game. Yay.
Well, a lot of people can't afford a PS5. I mean,
yeah, it's $800.
There's still a lot of people.
I thought it was less than that now. Yeah, you can also get it for like $300 or something, can't you? Now
I think it's $400 for the digital one. $400, right?
Right. The reverb, the refurbed one, the reverb one. Yeah, refurb. And Norm came in and says games made to be played on PS4 will still be played in the year 42,069 at this rate. Thank you, Norm. Appreciate that. My boy Snapple Rai came in as a brand new member. Thanks, Snapple Rai. Cosmic Gowdy says, "Yo, Flash, would you ever do a face reveal?"
I kind of have.
If you want to find his face, you can find it. Kyle came in and says, "Guarantee Switch 2 will have actual triggers and have some form of dual screen based off the fact that we don't have Nintendo Switch Online, DS, GameCube games yet." Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. We'll have more information about the Switch 2 very soon, I think. David says, "At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 ends up getting a PS4 version as well." Thanks, David. That'd be quite amazing. And the Worthy One says, "We really need a wrestling game that's a true alternative to the WWE 2K games. AEW Fight Forever just wasn't it. It was trash." Yeah, that was tough.
I liked it when they did that Legends Wrestling.
I loved wrestling. I love that game, man. That was great. The WWE All-Stars back in the day. That was great.
I also like that over-the-top one that was like arcadey. You know what I'm talking about? I forget the name of it, but it had Legends in it.
Yeah, that was All-Stars. Yes, All-Stars.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, back in the PlayStation 3 era. That's the way to go, man. That one just kind of appeared and disappeared. I don't know. I guess it didn't sell well enough.
I always want a game where I can beat Hulk Hogan, brother.
Oh yeah. You know, I went into Macho Man Randy Savage voice yesterday at my house for my 12-year-old, and she had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, "Oh yeah." She's just doing one of those like 12-year-old stereotype type things.
The best promotion of all time, the little cream cup. The cream cup promotion and Scott Steiner math will forever, always, in my opinion, be the best wrestling promos ever cut.
Cream of the crop. Yeah, I started talking about going to like Jupiter and coming back down to space. She had no idea what I was talking about. It was great. It was very much a "Hey Dad, you're an idiot" moment. Ashley Reddy says, Big Bucks Blabs rubbing it in our PlayStation 4 faces over here.
I don't own a PlayStation. I can't rub it in your face.
And Joey says Star Wars Jedi Survivor actually sold really well last year, being the 4th best-selling game of 2023. Wow. But at this point, not a lot of people will care about the PlayStation 4 version. Thanks, Joey.
I think people that, can't move up will buy it, and there's still a lot of people out there. I mean, it's just easy money, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well. I mean, I'm sure it's a very low investment when it comes to that. Let's go and move on. This was passed around quite a bit over the last couple days. I saw Smash talking about it. Let's go to that part place for this story. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this game.
Oh, I forgot about this.
This Tales the Shire game, this Lord of the Rings game.
You got to watch the video because there's like a purple-haired developer.
Mm-hmm.
This one here?
I think so. Yeah, just play that. Is this it? I don't think this is it.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. Well, for the record,
you're 11 seconds in, and you don't even see the game yet.
It's awful. Let's just put it that way. We watched the trailer of this.
Yeah, we did
months ago, and it was like, what the hell is even that? Like,
maybe this is it.
There are many tales of Middle-earth.
Oh yeah, this is the one we watched. This is the one we watched on the show a little bit ago. But I don't know. Like a lot of people are giving this game slack, and this is gonna be kind of unpopular. But I don't think this game is for like adults. I think this game is very much for kids. Right?
What is this? What is the gameplay in this? What are you like? It's like Animal Crossing or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like you just create your own little hobbit hole and stuff, and I think you just kind of like live in the Shire. I think it's supposed to be like a relaxing thing.
So if you did something like Stardew Valley with this, I think it could work. Like you're a hobbit farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Just tending to your land and hanging out with the hobbits.
Pointed out in the chat that this is supposed to be for Lord of the Rings fans. And okay, I get it, right? But I don't
Lord of the Rings fans are mostly men. So who's going to play that? So this is the trailer that I found.
We love hobbits, and with Tales of the
That's all you need to know right there.
Really tells the Shire to feel like a warm hug.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, the game's been delayed. If anybody out there was really looking forward to some time playing the new Tales of the Shire game.
Yeah, great comment in the chat. Looks like mobile bullshit.
Yes, I do agree with that. But realistically, like, let's say they made a realistic Lord of the Rings game. Would you go buy that game, chat? I don't think people would. I mean, I think that game is definitely for kids.
Wait, hold on. A realistic one. I've bought games like that. They were those beat 'em ups on the PS2.
Right. But
remember those? Those games are fucking great.
But what I'm saying is, if you bought a realistic version of the Hobbit simulator.
Oh
right?
no.
Right.
But I think you could do something cool with it, like a Stardew Valley, like do some like farming stuff, and you live in the Shire. I would play that if it's like Stardew Valley. I like games like that sometimes.
When was the last Lord of the Rings released? And I know that there's an ongoing.
You mean like the original trilogy?
Yes.
Wasn't like 2000 and...
Oh, there was also that Shadow of Mordor game. That game was great. The first one, I didn't play the second one, but the first one was fantastic. I thought so anyway.
They definitely have, as pointed out in the chat, like kind of a garbage pail.
2003.
Hobbit says garbage pail. So it's okay. So it's been 20 years since the last Lord of the Rings movie, right?
Keep in mind the Hobbit movies came out too.
Right. Okay. When was the last Hobbit movie?
Wasn't that like 2014? Let me look.
Okay. So it's been a decade. Okay. So my 12-year-old, and I go back to, my personal situation.
Yeah, 2014.
They have my 12-year-old, who I would imagine this game is probably designed for, probably like that age group. They've never heard of Lord of the Rings before. She has no idea that it exists. So I don't know.
I don't know. Like, you don't think parents share these movies with their kids?
No, I do think they do, but I don't know if. I think that the new Amazon series has not been received very well, right? Either.
There's still a large audience for Lord of the Rings. They just don't like bullshit.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is okay. You have this audience. I don't know if the audience that this is targeted towards necessarily is asking for this, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
Right. All right. Speaking of things nobody's asking for, let's move on to another fun little quick hit here. This is once again thanks to our friends at That Park Place for this story. It says, after Star Wars Rey movie writer announced plan to open new studio in Los Angeles, speculation grows that the Star Wars film could be scrapped. This is the next Star Wars film.
I wish Valiant Renegade would change that picture.
Which one? This one? Oh, this right here?
Come on, Valiant.
He looks so try-hard, doesn't he? Your thoughts on I'm sure I have a pretty good idea where you're going to go with this one, Flash, but the idea of them not producing the Rey movie.
I don't know. I think that one's gonna happen.
Just based off of everything going
on?
Well,
no, because remember that Patty Jenkins movie? They filmed like a little teaser of her walking in her little pilot outfit onto like this the Y-wing or X-wing, whatever it was, and she looked like a penguin with her ass on fire as she's walking towards it, and that was completely scrapped. And they did a little teaser for that. This doesn't have anything, so it is entirely possible that it would be canned. Now, do I think it's canned? Probably not, but it is entirely possible that I can can it.
It's tough with this stuff because, like, for the longest time, we heard that Acolyte wasn't going to happen, and of course that happened. But they do cancel. That. Yeah, that was a big thing. Saying, "Oh, they just made a sizzle reel," but that wasn't real. And then They do cancel shit all the time, so you never know. There was that Lando series that got canceled. They canceled Rogue Squadron. The Rangers series, we know why that one got canceled because of Gina. And there was some other ones too. There's like a whole list of shit that they've announced and canceled. It's funny actually, because they'll do these big presentations at those Star Wars conventions, the Fan Expo ones they do. And they'll announce all this shit, and then like half of it gets canceled within a year. So who knows?
Who knows? All right. Well, I'll tell you what I do know. I have some insider information on Assassin's Creed. I've talked about this at length. I have an insider who works for people like, it's just a guy who works at GameStop. No, it's not a person who works at GameStop. Okay. We've talked about Assassin's Creed Shadow at length on this channel, Flash. I know you talked a lot about it. We are approaching its release date of November 15th. We are 2 months out from its release date. It has been shrouded with all sorts of controversy along the way. Now, my insider has I've talked many times about my insider over on X, right? My insider has given me some really great information, and they have not proved me wrong or pushed me in a wrong way at all at any point. And I want to go back to kind of some thoughts on this, right? This goes back to Star Wars Outlaws, right? And Star Wars Outlaws says, I have an insider who works at a high traffic game store, one of the most popular places in the United States. They have 27 stores with a total of 41 pre-orders. 41. Okay. And we've seen how Star Wars Outlaws has drastically underperformed, right? So just kind of a little track record here with my insider. They also came in and they said they said as of this morning, and this was at the tail end of August, that at their nationwide big box chain, Assassin's Creed Shadow has less than 800 pre-orders combined for the Xbox and PlayStation 5 company wide. They have 900 stores. Okay.
So 700 of them are for PlayStation and then 100 for Xbox.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I actually have more information this morning about how Assassin's Creed's doing right now, and as we're getting a little bit closer in comparison to another game, specifically the new Zelda that's coming out.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
As of this morning, company-wide, Assassin's Creed Shadow has 915 total pre-orders between the two. You're close, about 700 pre-orders from the PlayStation and the rest of them for the Xbox, right? Now, how does that compare to Zelda? You may be saying to yourself, once again, this is 900 total pre-orders over the course of 900 stores. So people aren't like going crazy. Now, with that said, for Zelda, just in September, so September is 2 weeks old right now. September has just this month 4,400 pre-orders for that game. So 4x just this month in the last 2 weeks, 4x the total of Assassin's Creed's total pre-orders. To give you a taste of the appetite for Assassin's Creed Shadow versus the upcoming Zelda game. Flash, your thoughts.
I'm surprised. Everyone wants that Zelda game. It's one of the biggest franchises in existence.
Well, you could say the same about Assassin's Creed as well.
I don't think so. No. I don't think there's a comparison there.
Well, it's pointed out it's possibly 5x in the chat. Yeah, 5x the total number of pre-orders. So that is, I don't know. I think that really says a lot about the appetite for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that's not me talking. That's numbers, when it comes to that. So in only 2 weeks. In only 2 weeks, they've 5x the total number of pre-orders for it right there. As Mark says, it's a Zelda spinoff. That's true. Not even a mainline entry at this point. So kind of gives you an idea of the appetite for Assassin's Creed right now as compared to everything else. So I just wanted to kind of bring that up, as that was definitely something worth sharing. Blabs, did you have anything on that?
I just think it's fascinating numbers talk. And we'll see. But also my question would be, and I always ask this question, do normies pre-order games?
I don't think normies do, but I think that the normie reception to these games is reflective of the hardcore reflection of it.
Possibly. Right? And I do think like the amazement of Assassin's Creed is kind of dwindling right now, but I still think it might do somewhat okay at this game just because of normies.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. The pre-order response so far it's mirrored the pre-order response to Shadows, and the overall response has kind of correlated between the two. I think very rarely do you see a low number of pre-orders and then a game spike in sales. I think that's a big rarity when it comes to a lot of this. So I don't think we'll ever see that. All right. I want to move on to this other thing, which I found hilarious. God, this is freaking funny. We've talked about Geoff Keighley on the show many, many times. I've had many conversations. I say not many. I've had multiple conversations with Geoff Keighley personally over the years. Now, Geoff is the video game industry. Like, if you could point at one thing in the video game industry that has been a constant over the last 20 years, it has been Geoff Keighley. Whether it's been media or creating an E3 alternative or the Game Awards, right? Geoff Keighley, he is just firmly entrenched inside the industry. Flash, you ever talked with him before?
No, I doubt he would ever talk to me.
Well, we talked about this last week after the PlayStation 5 Pro was announced and the $699 price tag. And Geoff came out and was like, "Hey, here's the prices for inflation, right, for the mainline PlayStation consoles, right?" And he quickly got fact checked because based off of the comparison between the Pro and it actually being an all digital edition, how it should be, the PlayStation 5 Pro is compared to the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, which is not included on the list, and it didn't have a disc drive. PlayStation 5 Pro drive is $80, so it'll be a total of $779 for a 1-to-1. So a lot of people call Geoff out. They're like, "Dude, why are you running cover for PlayStation? Like, why do you feel the need to do that?" Right? So there's a website called Hard Drive, or it's a satirical Twitter handle. That's how I know them right now. They provide honest games, entertainment, and cultural reporting by our community on Patreon. That is they have 318,000 followers over on X. Flash, did you see this post from?
Yeah, I was laughing.
Geoff,
I find it funny when anybody tries to defend this $700 piece of shit they're coming out with. And it's not even seven. Like, that's a great community post because it doesn't have the disc drive.
Right. Well, Geoff,
all of those games until recently, Sony has always relied, like every other video game console maker, on physical sales. So to even compare it, you have to include the disc drive. Because they didn't really start going hard on digital till PS4.
Well, Geoff loves Sony. He tries to play impartial, but he goes out of his way, right? And you can see Geoff responded to this actually. Like, he actually responded here, just kind of like, "Hey, I want to see the receipts. Hey, show me that I'm bought. Show me that I'm bought and I'm paid for." So guess what Hard Drive did? They bought receipts of everything along the lines here of just PlayStation. Here you go. Check it out. Here it is right here. PlayStation. And it's pretty funny the amount of stuff that's led up to it. Now, Geoff responded says, "We'll send mine right after yours." Right. And this is based off.
I like the controller, the Astrobot controller.
Oh, it's a great controller. Great controller for sure. So Geoff's getting a little salty here, kind of going back and forth. I'm sure he's trying to play it up. Hey, how do you do, fellow kids, right? Until Hard Drive just absolutely just shut the door in his face. If you recall, this is the meme after last year's Game Awards. Please wrap it up. And you got 42,000 likes on that post right here. It says, "How original." You're right. Just at this point, he should probably just lower his tail between his legs and slowly walk off along the way. But this really goes back to the idea of these people who are in the industry. That's the problem, is that they're in the industry. They have too many relationships. They have too many friends. They think about them in comparison to how they report the news or their products along the way. And it really doesn't allow them to be very critical at all of just their general unbiased reporting, which is something that can't happen. Do you consider Geoff Keighley a journalist?
No.
I've always thought of him more as a host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
More of a presenter.
Yeah.
An entrepreneur in the space. Chat, what do you guys think? And is Geoff Keighley too in the industry, I guess? Which I don't know. I don't know. But it was just funny to see the back and forth between hard drive.
I don't think he would ever want to rock the boat because he definitely needs access for his show.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're never going to see him come out and say something like, well, that's just too much money for that PS5 Pro. Like, that's not going to happen.
I think you nailed it right there. He doesn't want to rock the boat. The idea that you don't want to say something because you don't want to remove access from what you already have. Like, if let's say we've seen this many times, Flash. We've seen the idea of someone's critical, then they don't get access to the next game, right? And whether it's a review or they talk about a company, and then all of a sudden they're on the shit list, right? Geoff Keighley is on nobody's shit list ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And I think, I think that Geoff, just personally, I admire his gumption to go out and create the Game Awards. He invested his own money. How he got that money, look, that's whatever.
Russia.
No, his family's extraordinarily wealthy. But he took a few risks, invested some money, made it happen, and for that I appreciate it. And with that said, he is the epitome of the industry shill, right? When you think of it, like if you were to put a face with it, it is Geoff Keighley, 100%. He is the epitome of access media, and that's the problem. So.
In the chat saying he's on Craigslist.
Yeah, just made the list. All right,
it's funny because there's a Craigslist site.
Yes, I'm aware. The old Craigslist site. Man, Blabs, you ever use Craigslist for any reason?
No.
You never gone to Craigslist and used anything like that?
No. It's always been eBay or Mercari.
Okay. All right.
Microsoft Facebook Marketplace kind of killed Craigslist.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is okay.
But you've used Craigslist Marketplace, but you never went to Craigslist. That's like what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I've definitely think that, we kind of killed it, but Facebook Marketplace is okay. I got this one. I bought something once and it came like completely damaged, and it was very evident that this person had tampered with it. And when I contacted them, and obviously it was through PayPal and everything, so I was secured. But this person tried to call me to say I was lying. I'm like, I'm not fucking picking up. Block. Weirdos. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to a story about Marvel vs. Capcom because it's freaking hilarious. But first, Michael came in with the 2, says Shockmaster debut for a different reason. The Shockmaster. Thank you, Michael. Mo came in, says the correct answer for best wrestling moment ever, the Shockmaster. If you haven't watched it, you guys are missing out. I'd watch it, but we'd probably get flagged for copyright. Brilliant. Norm says the hobby game looks like it's made cottage core enthusiast and Tumblerites. There you go.
I'm just saying, but I would love it if Craig actually played that game and gave it like an honest review.
Which game?
The Lord of the Rings one. The Hobbit one. I think it would be fantastic. Don't you think so?
I don't even know what the gameplay is in that game. What kind
exactly? It'd be perfect. Craig goes in there completely blind. It's not one of those hardcore Elden Ring games that you have to sit there for hours and all that. It looks like you could probably just play this game for 20 minutes, leave, come back, whatever it is. It's probably...
How dare you?
It's probably like some Pal World thing. I think you should play it.
No.
I'll play it.
I think you want to play it.
I think so too. I think she very much wants to play it.
I'm curious about this thing.
You seem excited about it.
She does.
Dude, listen, I love the Shire, but I think it's going to be some SJW insert bullshit. But I think Craig should still play it anyway, regardless.
No. Almond John came in with the 2, says over on Rumble, says, has Blabs ever seen the Screw Attack Soulja Boy music video? No, that'd be a great reaction video. That'd be great for her to see. back in the day. Did you know I had beef with Soulja Boy, Blabs?
Vaguely.
Oh, the Soulja Boy console.
That's right.
Forgot
Back
about
in the
that
day.
thing.
Soulja
that was
Boy
funny.
major
I talked
beef.
to Nintendo, and they gave me the rights to put all these games on my system.
Right. Benjamin also says Parkosaurus is where it's at. Tycoon game meets FPS.
Wait, what? Parkosaurus? Hang on. Parkosaurus.
Well,
Is
Blabs
this a thing?
searches that. Orthodox Monks came in, says play Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Ring Return to Moria instead. Also, look up Crazy Genius creates real life CSGO experience. That's how Counter-Strike should be played. Thanks.
Oh, it's for the Nintendo Switch. Is that true? Wow, look at this. Huh. Anyway.
Okay. Norm says, why would I buy any Lord of the Rings when Lord of the Rings online exists and it's good and free? Yatsuke came in. Thank you for that 5. I'm not going to read your last name. Mr. Melancholy came in and says, Sony, in my opinion, is Sony in name only. It's nothing like when we grew up. Cutting ties with Japan DEI garbage and this price gouging. It's sad. Thanks, Mr. Melancholy. And Norm came in and says, the Facebook Marketplace. The only place on the internet where you can buy a $1,000 Lamborghini and a fresh batch of cookies. That's right. Thanks, Norm. Appreciate that. All right. Hey, Flash, you big fighting game dude?
Depends on the game series.
What about Marvel vs. Capcom?
Oh, love Marvel vs. Capcom. Already bought the Steam version.
Oh, good. Have you played it at all?
Not yet.
No? Well, I'll tell you what.
I will, though. I'll put a lot of time into that for years.
Yes, it's a really fun game. I spent so much time playing all the Marvel vs. Capcoms growing up. Specifically, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the one I spent the most time on.
We need to play it.
I would love to. Now, there are all sorts of broken elements to the game, which also, it's funny because some people will look at Marvel vs. Capcom and they'll be like, it's broken. And some people look at it and be like, it's broken. It's awesome. And like when you have a roster of that many characters, it's very, very hard to balance every single character along the way. But there is a lot of people have been exposed to this game for the first time. And what you see people who have been playing this game for the better part of 20 years now hopping in with games with people who have never played this game, ultimately just getting crushed. And this is one of the issues that you have with these legacy titles is like, oh, they're awesome. They're exposed to a new audience, but the new audience is just getting destroyed. So ultimately it makes them feel bad about the game, right? So Steam reviews for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection show everyone's main problem is losing to Justin Wong. Now, Justin Wong, Blabs, is one of the best fighting game players probably ever. He is behind a spectacular moment at EVO many, many years ago, probably the most iconic moment of EVO. But a lot of people have, and Blabs, there's a video here I was going to show it to you, but we've seen it before where the guy parries all the moves and everything, comes back and finishes it. Well, Justin Wong goes by Wazzler as his Xbox Live handle or his online handle, right? And he put this out there where he was actually trending after the game was released. And there has been a million of reports and various reviews that he put out that are all upset that they've lost to Wazzler. Like, so they're downvoting the game because they all lost. If you look in here, the Wazzler will eventually come for you. So I ran into someone online named Wazzler. The Iron Man combo he did to me gave me enough time to go to dinner and get started, get dinner started for my family. Beware the Wazzler. It's become almost a meme within it right here. Don't play the game for years. Buy his collection. Load in ranked. Fight Justin Wong. Refund. 10 out of 10. Would buy again. Right. Solid net code. Great selection of games. Great matchmaking. I also got bodied by the top NBC One player, Dill Pickle. Also, I hope replays we got the future, but that's not Justin. But either way, you can kind of see the overall response. So he is this is the refund edition right here. I don't know. I think it's really funny to see this, that you run in, and this is one of the reasons why I actually stopped playing games, specifically fighting games online, specifically ranked, because I'm just not good enough.
Get good, scrub.
No.
I'm not either.
No, like in these games, Blabs, I'm
like
telling you.
I would play with some, like I would play with you and a couple other people. Like I know, like Fatal J, a guy I know is gonna get it. Like I'd play with him, but some of these people online, man, you get in, they just hit you with nonstop combos, and I just can't get out of them. It is a skill issue.
What
as
about
Richard in the chat
skill-based
says.
matchmaking?
Well, it is one. Okay, so here's a great example, Blabs. Here's a training mode for Marvel vs. Capcom, and there are infinite combos in this game. So once you get hit once, you're done. So here's an example of that, where with Spider-Man, where you come in and you just pop, 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 and they're all built around juggling, and you can just do that until that character is gone.
And you can't even do anything. Wow.
Can't do shit. And that's the thing about when you play against these people, they are spectacular.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to juggle and shit, but there's a lot of people that are, and you just get wrecked over and over again.
You're right. You get the shit cocked in. Your shit knocked in. But here's Justin Wong again, who also he started playing the PlayStation 4 version of Marvel, and guess what? He's the #1 player on the rank leaderboards. So if you run into Wazzler, you're gonna get bodied.
Rip.
Right. And when you watch him play, it is truly remarkable. Like truly remarkable to watch. I remember going to Evo several years ago when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was a really big. People go, "When's Marvel?" I don't know, maybe a decade or so ago. And there were points where I was watching these two high level players play. I mean, these are the top players in Evo, and one player would make one mistake, and then he'd be comboed to the point to where he would just put his controller down and just know that it was done because he knows he was going to get bodied. So, when you go against these dudes who just click with these games, no matter how good you think you are, you're not. So. Just kind of a fun little thing to see going on with this as well. Now, he also just started playing the Switch version as well. So for those of you who
he's coming for everybody.
Yes, he's literally he posted this 7 hours ago. He says, "We did it, everyone. First ranking on Switch version as well as Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We're going to see if we can have #1 rank on all 3 platforms at the same time in the near future." So,
it did come to Xbox, didn't it? Didn't they end up making that work?
I guess. But all I know is that you probably won't win. You probably won't win if you're playing against Justin Wong. I mean, he is God tier when it comes to all this stuff, man. And you can kind of see a great example. Like here he is playing just for reference, Blabs. And by the way, it looks like the players that he's using in this situation are not exactly top tier. He's playing Colossus, Tron Bon, and Zangief over here. And watch him just roll.
Tron Bon's pretty good, actually. She's got that little move where all the yellow Lego looking guys come out. It's like a 40 hit combo if you pull it off right.
By the way, two of the 3 characters are dead at this point. He beat him in 30 seconds. 29 seconds right there. Yeah, that's stupid. Now
you have to wonder, he probably is having fun, but you're just walking over everybody.
Right.
No. I think Craig should play with him one day.
I actually have played Justin Wong in a game of yes, I have actually competed against him. I believe it was
And you graciously lost?
Oh no, I got my shit kicked in. Yeah.
Okay.
I played against him in person at MagFest up in the Northeast when I went up there several years ago. I played him in Street Fighter 4, and he played with only one hand, and he rolled me. It was very embarrassing for sure. So, But it is what it is. So, anyways, if you guys are trying to get into the Marvel vs. Capcom world, good luck with that. Good luck with that for sure. Hey, John came in with a $50 direct donation. He says, you got to look up Justin Wong, You're Gonna Learn Today clip, or Iron Man Want to Learn How to Do a Fucking Infinite. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm looking for it. I don't quite see Justin Wong Gonna Learn Today, but I do see the 8-year-old thing. Okay, maybe that's what, maybe this is what it is right here. Let's check this out. Hey, John, I'm going to get you on the wall, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's check this out.
Uh-oh. Talker?
He's with an 8-year-old?
We got a talker. We got a talker.
Hi.
Oh, shit.
Hi, bud.
Oh,
Can you
fuck.
talk to me?
Oh, my
How do you
God.
go easy on me, okay? I'm new.
I'm new.
Go through the game. I don't have that many. Why are you picking Jack? I want to be Jack too. No, I want to be Liu Kang. Okay.
See that?
Don't right now. So, can I get my time now? Or are you in a party? Oh, you're gonna win.
It's gonna win.
You just go easy on me.
Welcome to the
I'm new to the game.
Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real world.
Okay, that's a cheat move. That's a cheat move.
Welcome to the real world. Time to learn. You gotta learn today.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a cheat move.
Round 2. Fight.
You gonna learn today.
No, you're not. You're using a cheat move. No, you're using a cheat move. No, you're
That's
cheating.
so
You're gonna
sad.
learn. This is the real world. You learn it early, son.
That's all you ever do in your house? I'm done playing now.
Is he going to do a fatality?
Sure. All you keep doing is that. If you cannot share, that's all you're gonna do.
Jax wins. Flawless.
How is that? I'm done.
I am done.
Where I am
Scarred
done.
him. Scarred him for life.
He taught him, Flash. He taught him.
I'm going to hell, guys. Guys, I'm going to fucking hell.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Everything about that was phenomenal. Welcome to real life. That's great. John, thank you for that. That was awesome and a great clip to watch, man. That's great. Hey, big ups to Justin Wong for just destroying that 8-year-old kid's dreams right there. That's awesome.
Got on there thinking, I could probably be a competitive Mortal Kombat player.
I'm 8 years
And then
old.
Justin Wong
I can
taught
do
him.
it too.
You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. And I'm going to learn. David came in with a 10. Blabs, read that off while I put John on the wall.
All right, David says, here's a game that I would recommend, Penny's Big Breakaway. This game was made by the devs of Sonic Mania. If you guys play it, can you do a review of this game? Penny's Big Breakaway, what is this?
Well, we don't
Sonic
do a whole
Mania
lot of
guys made it. Let me look this up.
Yeah, we don't do a whole lot of reviews here on the channel, but thank you, David. Appreciate that. Oh, man.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. What is it? Share.
I'm getting there. Will you calm your horses?
And Goji came in and says, my MVC2 team is Ryu and Wolverine. Well, you're missing one.
Yeah, you're missing
it's a 3-person team.
Odd combination.
Who's
I would do Rio with Iron Man.
Ryu with Iron Man.
Just because you can do the massive and maybe put Cyclops in there and you could do you could have 3 big projectile attacks.
So my 3, if I'm playing for fun and I'm not playing for like stupid insanity, like trying to actually compete, it's Cable, Tron Bon, and Amingo. I love Amingo. Love it. He's got a great juggle combo. He's a pain in the ass. And if I'm playing for like a high score, which I used to do all the time on the Dreamcast, try to get the high score on it, it would be Cable, Juggernaut, and Sentinel. Just beast all over the place.
Sentinel's good.
Yeah, he is. Snapple came in and says, Craig, get Justin or Maximilian dude on the show. We need more FGC guests. And yeah, that'd be fun conversation to have for sure. I don't know I don't know if they have any interest in coming on, but hey, we'd love that. I think it'd be good. All right. Let's move on. Blabs, what was the game?
Okay, so this is it.
Oh.
Emmy's Big Breakaway. It's a platform.
You know, I've seen gameplay.
That looks good.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
This was the team at Sonic Mania. You said, huh?
Evening Star, Private Division.
How much is it?
It is $29.99.
That's not bad. I'm gonna wish list it.
Cool.
Cabritas wants this game.
Hey. All right, let's move on to another fun quick hit here. So this is just a real fast one. Twitch has banned waiting room channels, which, you know, whatever, it is what it is. That's kind of like where you're restreaming somebody else streaming and you use it as your stream, right? So they've done that. But I thought this was more interesting. I saw this passed around. This just says there's no fucking way. Hello, Fallen Shadow. We reviewed your content and we're concerned about you. If you're currently struggling or feel unsafe, please reach out for help. Talk to someone you trust, contact your doctor, or go to the hospital. In accordance with our community guidelines and to protect our community, we've removed this content. Suicidal or self-harm behavior, serious threatening harm to yourself or endangering your life, is not allowed on Twitch. Please read our community guidelines. We have a page dedicated to mental health support and resources. As this is a breach of our community guidelines, we've suspended your account for 30 days. Know that you're valued as a Twitch community member. So they suspended this person for 30 days. And he says, I just got a 30-day ban for having 3 glasses of cream liquor.
Wow.
I'm okay.
So
I'm
you can't
fine.
drink now.
I'm not even hungover. But they got it right there. So first off, did you know that Twitch is like, they're like Big Brother? Well, we're concerned about you. You see, you got to make sure you go. That's just really bizarre to me. Bizarre behavior from Twitch right here. Whether this person's a VTuber or whatever, doesn't matter. I don't know. Your thoughts on that, Blabs?
Well, the fact that they're taking down content for drinking alcohol. How do you know that someone's suicidal unless they actually say that they are, right? So these people. Yeah, so these people just come on and take your content down, assuming you're suicidal without actually knowing the facts. I feel like that's an overstep, and I think that they're going against their own policy.
I have drank many drinks on Twitch, while on Twitch, and I can assure you, I've never received an email asking that if I was suicidal.
It's so wild, man.
You can't even put simp in someone's chat anymore on Twitch, so.
Really?
Twitch. Yeah, they cracked down on that because they have so many simps as viewer base there, like because of all those girls on there, the PG-13 chatterbait.
So they are fine with the chick having sex on Twitch and only getting like a slap on their wrist. What was it, like 2 weeks?
They know where their money's coming from.
Yeah, but like having 3 things of alcohol on a stream where you're not depressed and you're just having a good time, that is take down this content. Wow. Yeah, fuck Twitch. No.
Yeah, fuck Twitch. I agree 100%.
Just a quick glance. Oh my God, this is so fucking stupid. My God, this is so fucking stupid. Well, it's just another example of Twitch. You scroll down. How long before we get some sort of virtue signaling, would you say? How long?
2 seconds.
Immediately. That's right. Together for Latin luminaries right there. So all you need to do.
What's the Latin luminarias? What is that?
Who the fuck knows?
What is that? I'm Googling.
I don't know. Who knows? But we got VTubers here. Whatever. It's just crazy. But there we are.
It's a light source, generally, or a religious context. A lamp burned in the Jewish temple and in Christian churches. So how the hell is that? Is that a category on Twitch? I don't understand.
Together for Latin.
There's Urban Dictionary. let's wait a second. Where'd it go?
Well, no,
Oh,
it says join us to celebrating Latin streamers who create, spread joy, and light the way. There we are.
So it's a category for race.
This whole thing. Yes, yes.
I'm surprised the first 4 are like hot Latina girls with their boobs out.
Well, I'm sure that if hold on. This can't be right. You're telling me there's only 4, 8, 12, 13 people, 13 Latin streamers right now on X?
On Twitch, you mean?
I'm sorry, that's what I meant, on Twitch.
But I like maybe they have to categorize themselves as that, and people are not doing it. Perhaps. I don't know how that works.
Hey, just out of morbid curiosity, because I'm a glutton for punishment here. How many of these have something about their sexuality in their tags? Let's find out.
Oh.
One, she, her. 2, ally. 3, right here.
The one is redundant because it says LBGT and bisexual.
There you go. Right.
Like you're okay. Well, you already said that with the LBGT one.
Yes. Then
Are you trying to find dates in your chat like this? I just don't. I hate this culture. Like, let's put our sexuality all over shit. Like, that's all there is about you.
Flash, Blabs
Cool
and I.
ass. You're boring.
Blabs and I, Flash, are going to need your help with a little signal boost for a video that's going to go up later today about the modern audience, which would be great over on X. So we're going to need, because if you think that's the case, you're going to love this video.
And she put Latinx. You are ashamed.
Latinx.
Shame to the Latina.
See,
people.
I'm assuming that the way that you get recognized in that category is if you put those little things in your live stream.
That's like putting the N word as your tag if you're black.
Well, we got more down here. LGBTQIA plus down here. 18
Gay
plus
as
by the
well.
way, right?
Redundant.
We got another one. Bipolar LGBTQIA.
Wait a second. Bipolar is now a category?
Afraid of spiders.
Yeah.
That's a key to her identity. She wants you to know.
Can you click on her stream once we're done with everybody else's? I'm very curious about what the hell this is about.
Hey, and I need to be very clear. Do not go to this.
Yeah,
person's
we're not asking you guys to
ever.
go and like harass any of these. I'm just genuinely curious. I want to see what she has.
All right. Well, so we also have neurodivergent tag over
That's
here.
not a mental disorder.
Yes. Nope. We have an indigenous tag. Wait, how are you indigenous while being Latina?
She's a mix.
Indigenous?
I hate all of these people. All of them.
Oh my God. Well,
I need you to know the agoraphobia one. That's arachnophobia is what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
What is agoraphobia? Let's
find out. Hold on. Let me go find out what arachno. Yes. Agoraphobia
Involves fearing and avoiding places or situations that might cause panic and feelings of being
The
trapped,
fuck outta
helpless,
here.
or embarrassed.
I'm afraid to go somewhere new.
It's an anxiety disorder.
Fuck off. I hate all of these people.
According to Mayo Clinic.
Well, there's 3 people on Twitch right now that are streaming with that. So if you are the 4th who would like to find somebody just like you can.
This is so wild. See, I haven't streamed on Twitch in over a year, so
Yeah.
this is so new to me. Wow.
What a mess. What a fucking mess.
Like,
Good
and
Lord.
I'm not gonna like praise Kick because Kick has a lot of issues if you've been following Kick, but like, holy shit, man.
Kick is way better than Twitch. I think we can agree there. Like as far as
their
people
payout
on
is
there.
10 times better.
But I don't
the
see
thing is-
people's pronouns and that they're afraid to leave their house front and center on someone when I go over there. I would think.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like they have a lot of issues. I mean, they stream themselves getting into car accidents and then leaving and stuff like that.
That sounds
Like,
great. I can watch people get in car accidents.
yeah,
over
but
there.
the problem is they're hurting people, and that's all on live stream, and they don't have any repercussions for it. There's a lot of PDF stuff going on Kick, so Kick is not like the better platform. It's just a different, odd one.
Well, there's a lot of pedophiles in the Minecraft community too.
Yeah, they're all over YouTube also. So
Matthew points out, he says, agoraphobia is real, though. There are people in this world who are afraid to leave their home. Yeah.
it's actual anxiety.
Well, they need to
disorder.
get good.
They need to be like Justin Wong and teach that kid a lesson.
I'm not going to stop what I'm doing and worry about people that don't want to leave their house. I hate this victim culture that we live in. The more of a victim you are, the more currency you have. I'm sick of it.
Well, Twitch is filled.
Leave your fucking house. Get over it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I love your raw thoughts on it, Flash. I love it. It's great. Hey, Master Gawa came in and says the kid in that vid was actually Craig, and he got PTSD. That's right. That's 8-year-old me. Orthodox Monk says, I have Sega Saturn version of X-Men Children of the Atom. That's in the new collection, and it's awesome. Psylocke destroys in that game. Thank you, Orthodox Monks. Big D says, thanks, Craig. I watched your interview with DSP and somehow got a free membership from him. I feel gross. Thanks, Big D.
Being a hermit is not the same as someone that's afraid to go somewhere new. That's just someone that doesn't want to fucking deal with anybody and chill and be alone. You're not scared of people.
Master Gala brings up a really good point. Says taking suicidal people's money away. What could go wrong?
Wild.
Oh, it's funny.
Master Roshi's a hermit. He still likes to look at titties. So
where are they
Thank
at?
you.
Yeah, that's right. We all know about this. Where are you at? Where are you at? There he is. Nope, wrong one. Where's Razor when I need him?
Which one?
This one.
Titties.
Oh.
Thank you. All right. All right, let's move on to our final story of the day. We appreciate you guys popping in, being a part of our day. Quick reminder, coming up very, very shortly over at sidescrollerspodcast.com. Today is the day. The Golden Era documentary about GoldenEye 64 is released. We are leaving that for all of our supporters over there. It is a supporter exclusive. So head over there and watch it. It's a phenomenal full-length documentary. You guys are going to get a kick out of it. Definitely head over there. And once again, it's a great way to support us, and you can support the show and get some great perks along the way. Once again, a quick reminder, use promo code GOLDEN. Don't wait. Do it now. Use promo code GOLDEN, $27 off. Open up a new tab. Go to sidescrollerspodcast.com and hop in. Support your boy and girl. And also, while you're at it, get a great documentary along the way. So we're working hard to bring you guys all sorts of great stuff, and we're going to be doing more and more stuff over there. So, all right, one last story for the day. As we talked about Ubisoft last week and their internship program, but it wasn't really an internship program, but it was about a mentor.
It's basically a free course.
Yes. Now, this from That Park Place says legal analyst asserts that Ubisoft is breaking the law with its mentorship program. Now, this is, we talked about Andrew Esquire. I believe this is the YouTuber known as Legal Mindset. Yes, Legal Mindset. He came in and he was watching it.
He says they have a J.C. Penney's lingerie.
Dude, you've been shopping, Craig.
Well, hold on. We were talking about, I got a dopamine land.
What are you looking for, Craig?
What you doing, buddy? Dopamine, lingerie, guitar on the right.
Was there a guitar one? Or was it? Oh, look at that. Hey, yeah. Which one should we get?
What are you shopping? You shopping for something for the missus?
I don't know. What should I buy? What should I get? Which one? Flash, you make the pick.
I think the red one piece or the nightie. Those are you.
This looks like a swimsuit right here. I'm saying if I'm gonna go for it, I want it to be like a nightie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. And this girl, she looks like she's going for an interview. So
yeah,
okay.
To a prostitute.
Right. I'll consider it. Thanks for that. It's good to know. Excellent.
House of Spirits.
I'm intrigued.
For Halloween places?
What is Dopamine Land? What the fuck is this?
Coming soon.
You tell me. What are you
Washington,
researching
DC.
online?
I have no idea. I haven't looked up anything for Washington D.C. or Dopamine Land.
Get odd, bro.
All right, well, this is weird.
We're
Anyways,
judging you.
Legal Mindset pretty much says it's legal. End of story. There we go. Okay, there's the story right there.
That honestly is it. He literally just says, "Yo, this is not right. It's not legal."
Yeah. So we're
We're more intrigued about the lingerie. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, me too. Hold on. Let's actually go back up. Let's do a little shopping here. Let's see. But I don't want to click the ad. It's a Nordstrom rack ad. I don't shop at Nordstrom and I don't shop for lingerie. So what's the issue? I don't know. How would I get this? I don't know.
You tell me. It's based on what you
Great
search.
question. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go.
Femboy Craig.
Yeah, right. You know, but this is actually a really great opportunity because today, and I'm not telling everybody that they need to go and they need to apply for this. But today, if you recall, is the day where this program does open up over here, the Develop at Ubisoft program. Now, this is very much illegal, right? It talks about the mentorship program. The application period is the 16th through the 27th, if memory serves me correctly. Today is indeed the 16th. To apply, please select your preferred track, right? And submit your resume, right? So there we go. Now, I don't see, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to scroll down a little further. I don't see a way to actually apply to this right now. But it does open today. And I do think I am going to apply for this. Blabs, I think you should apply for this as well.
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I love how she's got that purple hair stripe.
Yeah.
That sums it up right there.
What do you think she's saying right here? And these are the graphics.
Don't make a game like this.
She's testing
she's
something because she's got the controller. I don't know what she's got on her right arm. It looks like something's on her wrist, but that could just be her terrible choice in jewelry. I'm not sure.
Probably like 40 of those bracelets that have the words on them, you know?
Yeah, the friendship bracelets.
Ally, friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you wear like
LBGT
friendship bracelets
champion.
when you're an adult, there's something slightly wrong with you. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. I do think that this could be a great opportunity to kind of expose more of this hypocrisy because I can very easily create. You know what? Let's do it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you do it live, Craig?
Hold on. You know what we need to do? I'm
Craig
going
applies.
to use AI to make my avatar for this. So let me go ahead and create it, and then I will actually submit an application for this as a Black lesbian woman, right? I think that's important. That's one thing that we should.
No. That's too on the nose for Black lesbian because they don't give a shit about lesbians anymore because they want lesbians to date trans men, women and all that. So lesbians is out.
So give me my prompt.
Dear kind.
Oh, well.
Well, it's popular. The big Twitch dude was a dear kind, wasn't he?
Let's do this. Flash. First off, I'm a woman, right? What's my race?
Sure, you are.
What's your race?
Yeah, what's my race?
You want to be black and something else, not white.
Okay.
Can you do like a mixed race thing?
Let's do a black and Hispanic.
There you go. That's maximum points.
Okay. Black Hispanic woman. Who headshot, who loves social justice. There we go. And video games.
No. Activism. Don't put social justice.
Loves activism. Yes.
You love being an activist for climate change or a strong ally to climate change action.
This is a good point. Make sure you add vitiligo, whatever that word is. A
black Hispanic woman with what? What is it? Vitiligo.
Vitiligo. Is that how you say it? Yeah.
Loves activism for climate change. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is important stuff that we're working on here because look, when I get the job, I think it's important that we show people that what we can really do here. So, all right, it's generating right now, which is good. And yes, my pronouns are Z, them.
Can you like AI yourself to become a female?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. There's
just make sure you remove the mustache and the beard. I've seen a lot of dudes try to AI themselves, and it forgets to remove the facial hair. It's a bit awkward.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's not awkward? Matthew with a 50 Canadian monies. Let's go. Says, I agree with Flash regarding this matter. Individuals facing mental health challenges endure a difficult life. While I also experience such issues, I strive not to define myself by them. I will not profit from them as many do today. Matthew, let's stink and go.
It's a real one.
Hey, what a stud. What a stud. Everyone just needs to stop being a victim. Love it.
Yeah.
Matthew ain't
gotta rise above.
Love it, Matthew. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. You're going on the wall in just a second. Now, I do have, ladies and gentlemen, I do have my avatar here. And let me actually pull it up so everybody can see. We'll pick. These are actually very good. These are actually very, I wouldn't even know these are fake, if I'm being totally honest with you. Here we go. Which one should I be when I go? Should I be this lady here?
Wow. Is that an AI generator?
It's AI generated.
Which one is that? Is that Grok?
This is, I did this through Midjourney.
Okay.
Here we go. Kind of got cocaine nose going on right here.
Yeah, what is that?
Cocaine nose.
I think you go with the one on the right because, I mean, women shouldn't have to smile anymore.
Good point. Good point, Flash.
That's true. You can't smile.
Oh, yeah, I like the corner left one. I like that one too.
I like them all.
In fact, I think the one on the right is the one you go with.
You know what's funny?
Bottom
The one on
right.
the left kind of looks like Rosario Dawson a little bit.
All right, chat. Which one are we going to go with? 1, 2, 3, or 4 over here? Which one are we going to go with? My
I'm
gut
going
says
with 4.
Yeah, my gut says 4. She looks like she has a stick up her ass. Just saying.
The smiling one's not going to get the job.
Good point. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. So I will apply for that later today for sure. Big ups to Matthew once again with a massive 50. That's spectacular. Spectacular. All right. Well, anyways, if you too would like to apply, you can find it on Ubisoft's website. I'll keep you guys updated, and if I get a call back, probably not. But either way.
The girl in the top left is actually pretty. Somebody said in the chat, I agree. That's another reason why you can't go with that one.
Isn't that scary? That generated that like that?
It's only getting better. Imagine what AI is going to be like in 5 years.
Imagine what it's going to look like in 5 months.
I know. That's why I'm saying, like, it's going to be crazy. Because in a year, it's like, think back like a year ago, we had that Will Smith eating the spaghetti thing.
Right.
And it had some problems. Like, now it's almost perfect.
Just nuts. Okay. All righty. Let's check these out real quick. Master Gawa says one of the best animes ever is about a Japanese guy afraid to leave his apartment. It's called Welcome to the NHK. Thank you, Master Gawa. And
he
Honey
eventually
Badger
leaves his apartment.
Oh, Master Gawa says High Score Girl is an anime about arcade games. It is very fun. If you like arcades, you'd probably enjoy this. I have heard of that before.
I'll look into that. I'm looking for new shows to watch. That sounds interesting.
Mika says, "Of course you can profit. Look at Ricky Berwick.
He owns it."
Yeah. John came back with another 5. Says NBC is coming with a physical version that comes with NBC Comic. Nice. So I'll be getting the game in November. There you go, John. You're gonna have a great time with that. Delta.
I like Ricky Berwick. Thinking about that, he's a good example of like living and like rising above shit.
Right. Delta came back and says Flash is probably right about Concord. 1 to 8 people who show up could be devs testing the game if they're serious about making it free to play. Valve's Artifact was like that for about 2 weeks before the devs announced it was a dead idea. It's not. I think at this point there's no way it's going free to play. Delta came back, says if you want a real Lord of the Rings game, look at Mount and Blade, a Warism on PC. Modders turn the entire setting into tokens. Thank you, Delta. Appreciate that. All right, over on Rumble, I think we are all caught up.
I got some locals.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. As ADD Toxic says, Roller Coaster Tycoon Park Diamond Heights in 1999 had a coaster with ladybug cars, arachnophobia, plus dueling coasters, claustrophobia, and agoraphobia. That's where I learned the terms. Video games. They're wonderful.
Well, claustrophobia, I remember that with Storm from the X-Men.
Awesome. Blabs, what do we got over on locals? Or over on SideScrollsPodcast.com?
Spoon Ninja sent $1 saying, did someone say my name when it's a Harry Potter Conan meme? Also said, what's a guy gotta do to get some Kenny logins? Just G sent $1 tip saying, yo, Craig, Randy had beef too, left my ass off. And it's a tweet of Randy Orton and Soldier Boy.
Oh, wow.
And then Spoon Ninja followed up saying, that's right, but this will be taken out of context for that reason. I don't know what that is, so thanks.
Hey, we appreciate y'all's support. Also, Daniel came in with the 5 Australian, I think it's Australian monies. Thank you so much, Daniel. Really appreciate that. Hey, if you guys see value in our show, and I mean this sincerely, head over to sidescrollerspodcast.com. You're going to hear us talking about that a lot more coming up. All right. Once again, use promo code GOLDEN, get $27 off because the brand new documentary is on the way. We're going to watch the trailer for it and get you guys hyped for it. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'm going to give you an opportunity to bounce right now, my friend, before we run this trailer. You want to say bye to everybody?
Yeah, everybody subscribe.
Yeah.
Check out my comic coming soon.
There you go. Looking forward to it, buddy. It's always great stuff. All right, Flash, have a good day, buddy. We'll catch you later.
Good
Bye,
show.
Flash.
See you guys.
All right. Guys, once again, head over to sidescrollerspodcast.com. We are going to be debuting this golden era full-length documentary for you guys pretty much right after the show is done. I'm going to set it to go live pretty much when this while this trailer is being run. Check it out.
So in the 90s, we saw a lot of innovation. It was kind of this Wild West.
First-person shooters were really this PC elite genre.
As great and pivotal as games like Doom and Wolfenstein were, they were simplistic.
We went for the niche genre, the biggest genre in gaming.
One of the most influential games of all time.
We thought the game was going to be really bad. And I'd had a bad day, and I kind of thought, well, yeah, screw it, I'll apply for this.
I couldn't believe it. So it's like, first job, it's like, I'm going to get paid for this?
It was all a lot of, let's just figure this out and be as good as we can be.
The mechanics of GoldenEye changed everything. No one's had that stealth thing before where you make a lot of noise for guards and he can come and get you.
I started building the dam without any real technical knowledge, so I was just making a dam.
The movie license done by a small team of inexperienced developers and somehow ended up being, the greatest first-person shooter of its era.
There were a lot of ambitious, creative UK developers trying to push the bounds of this new 3D world and what we could do with it.
We've seen some of the big publishers coming in and scooping up some of the smaller developers.
I remember saying to the team, it's all downhill from here.
It doesn't take very much to knock out an independent games company.
As the industry has grown bigger, you very much become a piece of the machine. You become a cog in the machine.
Almost every publisher we worked with, there was some degree of conflict, and that took us down in the end.
Winner in the games category is GoldenEye 007.
This is one of the best video games of all time.
This is a good one.
GoldenEye, to me, is why I make games.
That genre has persisted and became kind of like the defining genre.
Halo, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Battlefield, all of that goes back to GoldenEye.
The reality is this game broke a lot of new ground. There's before GoldenEye, there's after GoldenEye.
GoldenEye 007 not only defined a generation, but defied all expectation.
Now, once again, if you're on the fence thinking about supporting us, hopefully it's a nice little carrot to get you guys over the top. Head over to sidescrollerspodcast.com. Use promo code GOLDEN and support your boys and girl. And also, obviously, get yourself a great documentary to watch if you're into the classic stuff, which I know a lot of you guys are. Once again, make today the day. Head on over there. $27 off the annual membership. But obviously, you can become a monthly supporter as well. We're going to be doing more and more exclusive stuff over there. Head over there and check it out. All right, guys, we got to roll today. Appreciate you guys popping in, being a part of our life. Thanks so much for allowing us to be a part of yours. With that said, we'll see you guys tomorrow when we're back at it again at 11 a.m. Central Time. We're going to have a great show with Razor Fist, as always. A quick heads up for those of you guys who stuck around. We are going to be taking a fall break in 2 weeks from now. We're going to take a week off just to kind of reboot and reset ourselves as we so we can finish strong into the fourth quarter of the year. Allow us to kind of reset. So just giving you guys a heads up on that. With that said, guys, have a great rest of your day. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great day, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.